Welcome. You're watching DD News. I'm Sakal Bhatt, and the top story at this hour. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President of Sri Lanka, Maithripala Sirisena, will jointly inaugurate the newly renovated Duraiappah Stadium in Jaffna in a short while from now. Sri Lankan President Sirisena will be present at the stadium in Jaffna, while Prime Minister Narendra Modi will join the event through video conferencing from New Delhi. The stadium, which is named after former mayor of Jaffna, late Alfred Thambiraja Duraiappah, has been renovated by India at a cost of over 7 crore rupees. The renovated stadium has a seating capacity of 1,850. It will provide the necessary infrastructure to promote sports and recreational activities and also assist the overall development of youth of the northern province in Sri Lanka. The stadium has been there since 1997 but in disuse. Prime Minister Modi and President Sirisena will also witness the first major event at the renovated stadium, which is a celebration of the second International Day of Yoga. Over 8,000 people are expected to participate in the yoga demonstration. India and Thailand have decided to ramp up cooperation in the fields of economy, counter-terrorism, cybersecurity and human trafficking, besides forging closer ties in defence and maritime security during the visit of Thailand Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha to India. The two countries signed two agreements in fields of culture and education. Visiting Thailand Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha was given a ceremonial welcome in New Delhi on Friday.
The convergence of Thailand's Look West and India's Act East policy lights the path to a bright future of our partnership.
India and Thailand have decided to cooperate and deepen ties in various sectors. Addressing a joint statement with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Thailand PM Prayut Chan-o-cha assured increased investment in priority sector areas which are key to Make in India and smart city projects.
And now let's take you live to New Delhi South Block, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be in a short while inaugurating the renovated Duraiappah Stadium in Jaffna. He will be joining his Sri Lankan President Maithripala Sirisena through video conferencing. Prime Minister Modi and President of Sri Lanka Maithripala Sirisena will be jointly inaugurating the newly renovated Duraiappah Stadium in Jaffna, and that will take place in a short while from now. And this particular visual is a live picture from the stadium itself in Jaffna, and Prime Minister Modi will be inaugurating it through video conferencing from New Delhi South Block. This particular stadium has been named after the former mayor of Jaffna, late Alfred Thambiraja Duraiappah, and this stadium has been renovated by India at a cost of over 7 crore rupees. The renovated stadium has a seating capacity of 1,850. It will be a multi-sports complex. It will provide all the necessary infrastructure to promote sports and other recreational activities in Sri Lanka, and the stadium will also be assisting in overall development of youth of the northern province in Sri Lanka, that is Jaffna. The stadium has been in disuse since 1997, and Prime Minister Modi and Sri Lankan President Sirisena will also witness the mega event, that is the celebration of the International Yoga Day, in this renovated stadium itself, and it is expected that around 8,000 people will converge in the stadium and will perform various asanas to mark the occasion. It will be the biggest ever yoga demonstration because of the expected participation of people. We will once again tell the viewers who have just joined us, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the President of Sri Lanka Maithripala Sirisena will jointly be inaugurating the newly renovated Duraiappah Stadium in Jaffna in a short while from now. And Sri Lankan President Sirisena will be present in the stadium in Jaffna, the visuals of which we'll be getting you in a while, and also Prime Minister Modi will be joining the event through video conferencing. Perhaps these are the live visuals from the Jaffna Stadium, Alfred Thambiraja Duraiappah Stadium. and Prime Minister Modi and Sri Lankan President will be jointly inaugurating it. One of the most significant features of this particular event, of course, is the assistance provided by India, which runs into at least 7 crores of rupees in terms of renovating, getting the stadium renovated by the assistance provided by India. The stadium has a capacity of around 1,850 people. And today, on the occasion of its inauguration, around 8,000 people are expected there to mark the occasion of International Yoga Day, the live visuals of which we are bringing you from Jaffna itself. And Prime Minister Modi will be joining Sri Lankan President through video conferencing from New Delhi's South Block, and the inauguration of the renovated Thambi Raja Duraiappa Stadium will take place in a short while from now. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj. Prime Minister Modi will jointly inaugurate the newly renovated Duraiappa Stadium. And this entire proceedings are taking place through video conferencing. Prime Minister Modi and External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj. Prime Minister Modi will be joining the event through video conferencing. This stadium has been named after former mayor of Jaffna, late Alfred Thambi Raja Duraiappa. The stadium has been renovated by India at a cost of over 7 crore rupees. India has provided the financial assistance of over 7 crore rupees in renovating this stadium, which has a capacity of at least 1,850 people. And today, around 8,000 people are expected to participate in a yoga demonstration to mark the celebrations of the second International Day of Yoga, which takes place on 21st of this month.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we have gathered here this morning to dedicate the Duraiappa Stadium, renovated by India, to the people of Sri Lanka. We will also celebrate the International Day of Yoga 2016. Let me welcome the President of Sri Lanka, His Excellency Maithripala Sirisena, and the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi, who has joined us through video conferencing from New Delhi. வருகை தந்திருக்கும் பெரியோர்களே, தாய்மார்களே, அன்பர்களே, இந்திய அரசாங்கத்தினால் புனர்நிர்மாணம் செய்யப்பட்ட யாழ்ப்பாணம் துரையப்பா விளையாட்டு அரங்கினை இலங்கை மக்களுக்கு அர்ப்பணிப்பு செய்கின்ற வரலாற்று நிகழ்வில் இணைந்துள்ளோம். அத்தோடு 2016ஆம் ஆண்டுக்கான சர்வதேச யோகா தினத்தையும் இன்று கொண்டாடுகின்றோம். இலங்கை ஜனாதிபதி மைத்ரிபால சிறிசேன அவர்களையும் புதுடில்லியில் இருந்து காணொளி செய்மதி காட்சிகள் ஊடாக இணைந்திருக்கின்ற இந்திய நாட்டின் கௌரவ பிரதம மந்திரி ஸ்ரீ நரேந்திர மோடி அவர்களையும் அன்போடும் கௌரவத்தோடும் வரவேற்கின்றோம். මෙම අවස්ථාවට සහභාගී වන සම්භාවනීය අමුත්තනි නොනවරුනි මාතෘනි ඉන්දියානු රජයේ අනුග්‍රහයෙන් ප්‍රතිසංස්කරණය කරන ලද යාපනය දුරයප්පා ක්‍රීඩාංගණය මහජන අයිතිය සඳහා පැවරීමේ උත්සවය සඳහා අප රැස්ව සිටිනවා. තවත් පියවරක් වශයෙන් 2016 වසර සඳහා යෝගා දිනයද ජගත් දිනය හැටියට සමරනු ලබනවා. මෙම අවස්ථාවට සහභාගී වන ශ්‍රී ලංකා ප්‍රජාතාන්ත්‍රික සමාජවාදී ජනරජයේ ගරු ජනාධිපති මෛත්‍රීපාල සිරිසේන මැතිතුමා එවැගේම විද්‍යුත් තරංග විකාශයන් ඔස්සේ අපත් සමග නවදිල්ලි නුවර සිට එක්වෙන ඉන්දිය ගරු අග්‍රාමාත්‍ය ශ්‍රී නරේන්ද්‍ර මෝඩි මැතිතුමාත් ඉතාමත්ම ගෞරවයෙන් යුතුව පිළිගනු ලබනවා. To begin the proceedings, may I request you to stand up for the national anthems of Sri Lanka followed by India. அடுத்ததாக தேசிய கீதம் இசைக்கப்படும். இலங்கை நாட்டின் தேசிய கீதமும் அதனைத் தொடர்ந்து இந்திய நாட்டின் தேசிய கீதமும் இசைக்கப்படும். ජාතික ගීය වාදනය සඳහා එකතු වන්න. ශ්‍රී ලංකා ජාතික ගීය සමග ඉන්දියානු ජාතික ගීයද වාදනය කරනු ලබනවා. I now invite His Excellency Maithripala Sirisena, President of Sri Lanka, and Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi, to simultaneously unveil the flag. அடுத்ததாக சம்பிரதாயபூர்வமாக பெயர் பலகையினை திறந்து வைப்பதற்காக இலங்கை ஜனாதிபதி கௌரவ மைத்ரிபால சிறிசேன அவர்களையும் இந்திய கௌரவ பிரதம மந்திரி ஸ்ரீ நரேந்திர மோடி அவர்களையும் கௌரவத்தோடு அழைக்கின்றோம் இணையாக இந்த பெயர் பலகையினை திறந்து வைப்பதற்காக. சீவட்டன பலகைய சமாந்தரவ நிராவரணே கிரிம சந்தா ஸ்ரீலங்கா ගරු ජනාධිපති මෛත්‍රීපාල සිරිසේන මැතිතුමන්ට ඉවගේම ඉන්දිය ගරු අග්‍රාමාත්‍ය ශ්‍රී නරේන්ද්‍ර මෝඩි මැතිතුමන්ට ඉතාමත්ම ගෞරවයෙන් යුතුව ඇරයුම් කරනවා මේ ඓතිහාසික අවස්ථාවට එක්වන ලෙස. We will now witness the Yoga Namaskar to celebrate the International Day of Yoga 2016. அடுத்ததாக இப்போது 2016ஆம் ஆண்டுக்கான சர்வதேச யோகா தினத்தை சூரிய நமஸ்காரம் என்ற அடிப்படையில் ஆரம்பிப்பதற்காக அழைக்கின்றோம். தேவ அவஸ்தாவிலே சூரிய நமஸ்கார் என்ற தீமாவை அடுத்து ஜகத் யோகா தினය සනිටුවන් කිරීමට ආරාධනය.
அனைவருக்கும் அன்பார்ந்த காலை வணக்கங்கள். இரண்டாவது சர்வதேச யோகா தினத்தில் இன்று இணைந்திருக்கின்றோம். நேரடியாக நாங்கள் யோக பயிற்சிக்கு செல்ல போகின்றோம். மெதுவாக கால்களை நீட்டி ஓய்வு நிலையில் அமர்ந்திருங்கள். உங்கள் வலது காலை மடித்து மெதுவாக வைத்துவிட்டு அதே போன்று இடது காலையும் மடித்து வஜ்ராசனத்தில் அமர்ந்துங்கள். முழந்தண்டு வளையாமல் தலை கீழே அடியாமல் நீங்கள் அமர்ந்து உங்களை எடுத்து கும்பிட்டுக் கொள்ளுங்கள். கண்களை மூடிக்கொள்ளுங்கள். சாந்தி சாந்தி சாந்தி. மெதுவாக வலது கை கட்டவரல மடி மற்றவர்களால் பொத்திக்கொண்டு பின்னுக்கு கொண்டு சென்று இடது கையால் வலது கை மணிக்கட்டை பிடித்துங்கள். இப்பொழுது மெதுவாக மூச்சை வெளிவிட்டவாறு முன்னோக்கி வாருங்கள் சசாங்காசனத்திற்கு. இந்த நிலையில் சாதாரண சுவாசம். மெதுவாக தலையை சற்று மேலே தூக்கி கண் மெதுவாக மூச்சை உள்ளிழுத்தவாறு நிமிர்ந்து வாருங்கள். உங்கள் கைகளை முன்னே எடுத்து உங்கள் கைகளை உரசி உங்கள் முகம், காது பகுதி, கழுத்து பகுதியை துடைத்து மெதுவாக கண்ணை திறந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். இப்பொழுது அனைவரும் சரிந்து உட்கார்ந்து மெதுவாக எழும்பிக் கொள்ளுங்கள். 12 நிலைகள் கொண்ட சூரிய நமஸ்காரம் செய்வதற்காக அனைவரும் எழுந்து தடாசனத்தில் நில்லுங்கள். கால்கள் சற்று அகட்டி கையை உள்ளங்கைகள் முன்னே பார்த்தவாறு தலை சற்று மேலே தூக்கி கண்களை மூடி ஆழமாக 2 அல்லது 3 தடவைகள் மூச்சை உள்ளிழுத்து வெளியனுப்புங்கள். உங்கள் கால்களை சேர்த்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். உள்ளங்கைகளை கூப்பி கும்பிட்டுக் கொள்ளுங்கள். கண்களை துறந்து கொண்டுங்கள். நன்றாக மூச்சை வெளிவிட்டவாறு ஆரம்ப நிலைக்கு உங்கள் கைகளை கொண்டு வந்து முன்தொடையில் வைத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். இப்பொழுது மூச்சினை உள்ளிழுத்தவாறு 1, மூச்சினை வெளிவிட்டவாறு 2, உங்கள் பாதங்களுக்கு பக்கத்திலே கையை வைத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். மூச்சினை உள்ளிழுத்தவாறு வலது கால் பின்னுக்கு போகுது. 3, மூச்சை வெளிவிட்டவாறு இடது காலம் பின்னுக்கு கொண்டு செல்வோம். 4, நேராக நில்லுங்கள். உங்கள் மூச்சை இழுத்து முழங்கால் குத்தி மூச்சை வெளிவிட்டவாறு 5, ஓய்வு நிலை. இப்பொழுது மூச்சை உள்ளவாறு 6, அப்படியே கையெடுக்காமல் முன்னுக்கு வந்து அட்டாங்க நமஸ்காரத்தில் படுத்துக் கொள்வோம். உங்கள் இடுப்பு பகுதி மட்டும் முட்டாமல் நாடி குத்தி படுத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். இப்பொழுது மூச்சினை உள்ளிழுத்தவாறு 7, புஜங்காசனம். நல்லா கை நிமிரத்தக்கதாக எழும்பிக் கொள்ளுங்கள். இப்பொழுது மூச்சினை வெளிவிட்டவாறு 8, பர்வதாசனா, மலை போன்ற தோற்றம் கொண்டது. உங்கள் பாதங்கள் முழுமையாக நிலத்தில் இருக்க தலையை முழுமையாக உள்ளே மடக்கிக் கொள்ளுங்கள். இப்பொழுது மூச்சினை இழுத்து முழங்கால் குத்தி மூச்சினை வெளிவிட்டவாறு 9, ஓய்வு நிலை. இப்பொழுது மூச்சினை உள்ளிழுத்தவாறு வலது கால முன்னுக்கு கொண்டு வந்து கையோட வெப்பம் 10, மேல பாருங்க நல்லா எல்லாரும். இப்பொழுது மூச்சினை வெளிவிட்டவாறு 11, எல்லாம் மடங்கி நிலுங்குகள. மூச்சினை உள்ளிழுத்தவாறு 12. மறுபடியும் கையை கீழே கொண்டு போங்க. முன்துடையில வச்சு கொள்ளுவோம். 1, 2, 3, வலது கால் பின்னுக்கு. 4, இடது காலம் பின்னுக்கு. 5, ஓய்வு நிலை. 6, அட்டாங்க நமஸ்காரம். 7, அப்படியே முன்னுக்கு வளைஞ்ச புஜங்காசனத்தை எழும்பிக் கொள்ளுங்கோ. 8, அப்படியே இடுப்பை தூக்கி பர்வதாசனத்திற்கு வாருங்கள். 9, ஓய்வு நிலை. 10, வலது கால் முன்னுக்கு. நல்லா வலது காலம் முன்னுக்கு வச்சு மேல பாருங்கோ. 11, மற்ற காலம் முன்னுக்கு. நல்லா வளைஞ்சு நில்லுங்கோ. 12, நிமிர்ந்து வாருங்கள். மறுபடி இன்னொரு தடவை கையை கீழே கொண்டு போங்கள். 1, 2, 3, வலது கால் பின்னுக்கு. 4, மற்ற காலம் பின்னுக்கு. 5, ஓய்வு நிலை. 6, அட்டாங்க நமஸ்காரம். 7வது புஜங்காசனம். அப்படியே நிமிர்ந்து பாருங்கள், கை மடியாமல். 8, அப்படியே பர்வதாசனத்திற்கு போங்கள். 9, மறுபடியும் ஓய்வு நிலை. 10, வலது கால் முன்னுக்கு வரப்போகின்றது கைகளுக்கு நேரே. 11, மற்ற காலம் முன்னுக்கு. 12, நிமிர்ந்து வாருங்கள். 3 தடவை முடித்திருக்கின்றோம். மெதுவாக தடாசனத்திற்கு செல்லுங்கள். காலை அகட்டி உள்ளங்கைகள் முன்னே பார்த்த மாதிரி தலை சற்று மேலே தூக்கி கண்களை மூடி ஆழமாக மூச்சினை உள்வாங்கி முழுமையாக அதை வெளியனுப்புங்கள். 2 அல்லது 3 தடவைகள். மெதுவாக அமர்ந்து கொள்வோம். வஜ்ராசனத்தில் கால்களை மடித்து மெதுவாக வஜ்ராசனத்தில் அமர்ந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். முள்ளந்தண்டு வளையாமல், தலை சற்றும் கீழே சரியாமல் கைகளை முன்னே எடுத்து கும்பிட்டுக் கொள்ளுங்கள். ஓம் शांति शांति மெதுவாக உங்கள் கைகள் வலது கை கட்டவரல மடிச்சு மற்றவர்களால் பொத்திக் கொண்டு பின்னுக்கு கொண்டு செல்லுங்கள். உங்கள் மூச்சினை வெளிவிட்டவாறு இடது கையால வலது கை மணிக்கட்ட பிடிச்சு கொண்டு மெதுவா எல்லாரும் மூச்சை வெளியில விட்டு கொண்டு கீழே குனிஞ்சு போங்க. இந்த நிலையில் சாதாரண சுவாசம். மெதுவாக தலை சற்று மேலே தூக்கி மூச்சினை உள்வாங்கியவாறு மெதுவாக நிமிர்ந்து வாருங்கள். உங்கள் கைகளை முன்னே எடுத்து உரசி உங்கள் முகம், காது பகுதி, கழுத்து பகுதியை துடைத்து உங்கள் கையை பார்த்து மெதுவாக கண்ணை திறந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். மெதுவாக சரிந்து அமருங்கள். இத்துடன் எமது யோக பயிற்சியினை நிறைவு செய்து கொள்கின்றோம். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
May I kindly request His Excellency Maithripala Sirisena, President of Sri Lanka, to end the gathering. அடுத்ததாக இலங்கையின் மாண்புமிகு ஜனாதிபதி மைத்ரிபால சிறிசேன அவர்கள் உங்களுக்கு ඇමතීම සඳහා ශ්‍රී ලංකා ප්‍රජාතාන්ත්‍රික සමාජවාදී ගණරජයේ ගරු ජනාධිපති මෛත්‍රීපාල සිරිසේන මැතිතුමන්ටයි ආරාධනාව.
ඔබ සියලු දෙනාටම සුබ උදෑසන.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody.
අද මේ වැදගත් උත්සව සභාවට ඉන්දියාවේ නවදිල්ලී සිට සහභාගී වන මා මිත්‍ර ඉන්දියා අග්‍රාමාත්‍යගරු ශ්‍රී නරේන්ද්‍ර මෝඩි මැතිතුමනි, ඒ වගේම ඒ සිටින සීලෝ මැති ඇමතිවරුනි, ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ඉන්දියා මහ කොමසාරිස්තුමනි, උතුරු පළාතේ ආණ්ඩුකාරතුමනි, ඒ වගේම ක්‍රීඩා අමාත්‍යතුමා ඇතුළු සහභාගී වන සීලෝ මැති ඇමතිවරුනි, දෙමව්පියනි, දරුවනි, මිත්‍රවරුනි.
To His Excellency Sri Narendra Modi, who is taking part in this event from India, and all the other distinguished guests in India who is taking part in this event, Honorable Chief Minister of the Northern Province, Honorable Minister of Sports, and all the other distinguished guests.
எமது இந்திய தூதர் அவர்களே, வடமாகாண ஆளுநர் அவர்களே, விளையாட்டுத்துறை அமைச்சர் அவர்களே, அன்பர்களே, நண்பர்களே,
මා ඉතාමත් සතුටු වෙනවා මේ ඓතිහාසික අවස්ථාවට ඉන්දියා අග්‍රාමාත්‍යතුමා සහ අපි සියලු දෙනා එක් වෙලා මේ වැදගත් අවස්ථාවේදී මුළු මහත් ජාතියේ අනාගතය සඳහා ඇල්ෆ්‍රඩ් දුරයප්පා ක්‍රීඩාංගණය අද විවෘත කිරීමට අවස්ථාව ලැබීම පිළිබඳව.
I am very happy to take part in this event to declare open the renovated Alfred Durayappa Stadium, especially with the assistance provided by the Indian government. And it's a very happy moment for me to take part in this event.
ஒன்று சேர்ந்து இதை திறந்து வைப்பதில் நான் மட்டற்ற மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகின்றேன்.
මේ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය ඉදිකිරීම කටයුතු සහ සංවර්ධනය සඳහා විශේෂයෙන්ම ඉන්දිය රජයේ සම්පූර්ණ දායකත්වය යටතේ තමයි මේ කාර්යය ඉටු කෙරුණේ.
This renovation was done with the financial assistance provided by the Indian government. Indian government gave their fullest cooperation for the renovation of Alfred Durayappa Stadium.
මේ පිළිබඳව මම ඉන්දියා අග්‍රාමාත්‍යතුමා ඇතුළු ඉන්දිය රජයටත් ඉන්දිය ජනතාවටත් ශ්‍රී ලංකා රජය සහ ශ්‍රී ලංකා ජනතාව වෙනුවෙන් මගේ ගෞරවනීය ස්තුතිය මම
On behalf of the Sri Lankan government and on behalf of the Sri Lankan people, I would extend my sincere thanks to the His Excellency Prime Minister of India and the people of India for the kind assistance they extended.
මේ අවස්ථාව ඉන්දිය ශ්‍රී ලංකා මිත්‍රත්වයේ තව තවත් ශක්තිමත් වෙන අවස්ථාවක් කියලා මට ඉතාම පැහැදිලිව කියන්න පුළුවන්.
State it very clearly that this is an occasion which will strengthen the friendly relationship between India and Sri Lanka.
විශේෂයෙන්ම ඉන්දිය ශ්‍රී ලංකා මිත්‍රත්වයේ තිබෙන්නේ දීර්ඝකාලීන ඓතිහාසික සම්බන්ධතාවයක්.
The Indo-Sri Lanka relationship is a long-standing one. It has a historical base.
අද මේ උත්සවයේ අවස්ථාව වගේම හෙට දවස අපේ රටේ පොසොන් 15ක් පෝ දිනය ප්‍රධාන වශයෙන්ම අපිට අපේ රටේ බෞද්ධයින් වශයෙන් උත් ඉතා වැදගත් දවසක් වෙනවා.
Today is an important day for us because we are declaring open this stadium, and tomorrow is also a very important day for Sri Lankan because it is the Poson Poya Day. It is an important event for the Buddhists in Sri Lanka and all the Sri Lankans.
ඒ බෞද්ධ දර්ශනය විශේෂයෙන්ම අපේ රට ලැබුණ ඉන්දියාවෙන් නිසා.
We got the Buddhist religion from India. We got Buddhism from India.
විශේෂයෙන්ම සඳහන් කරන්නට ඕනේ අපේ රටේ සංවර්ධනය සඳහා දීර්ඝකාලීනව ඉන්දිය රජයේ සහයෝගය අපිට ලැබිලා තිබෙනවා.
I have to mention here specifically that Indian government has been extending its fullest cooperation for the development of Sri Lanka for quite a long period.
ඒ වගේ මේ රටේ දීර්ඝකාලීන යුද්ධයක් පැවති අවස්ථාවේදී ඒ යුද්ධය අවසන් කළා මේ රටේ සාමය ඇති කිරීම සඳහා ඉන්දිය ශ්‍රී ලංකා මිත්‍රත්වයේ තුල ඉන්දිය රජයේ විශාල සහයෝගයක් දුන්න බව මේ අවස්ථාවේ ප්‍රකාශ කරන්න ඕනේ.
Mention on this occasion that the Indian government extended its fullest cooperation when we fought a war in this country for 30 years. The Indo-Sri Lanka friendship played a main role there.
ඉන්දිය ශ්‍රී ලංකා මිත්‍රත්වයේ තුල අපේ ආර්ථික වෙළඳ සහ අන්තර්ජාතික සහයෝගිතා ශක්තිමත් වීම සෑම විටම සිදු වෙනවා.
The international relationships are always strengthened as a result of the Indo-Sri Lanka friendship. The relationship between these two countries has also been strengthened as a result.
ඒ සඳහා අපි ශ්‍රී ලංකා රජයේ විදිහට පැහැදිලිවම කැපවීමකින් කටයුතු කරනවා.
We Sri Lankans are committed towards strengthening the good relationship between Sri Lanka and India.
ඇතැම් වෙලාවට ඇතැම් අන්තවාදී කොටස් මේ සඳහා වැරදි විග්‍රහයන් දෙනවා. නමුත් අපි දෙරටම ඉතාමත්ම අවබෝධයෙන් කටයුතු කරන්නේ. ඒ නිසා ජාතික වශයෙන් සහ අන්තර්ජාතික වශයෙන් අපේ බැඳීම් වල ශක්තිමත් භාවය ඉතාමත්ම වැදගත් වෙනවා. දෙරටේම සංවර්ධනයට සහ කලාපීය සහ අන්තර්ජාතික වශයෙන්.
Some extremists always give wrong opinions and wrong interpretations, but we have a very good understanding between our two countries. So this understanding and relationship is very important for both countries, for the development and the peace in the region.
சர்வதேச ரீதியாக இவர்கள் நாடுகளுக்கும் நன்மை பயக்கும் விதத்திலே செயல்பட்டு வருகிறோம்.
මේ ක්‍රීඩාංගණයක් කියලා කියන්නේ ප්‍රධාන වශයෙන්ම සංහිඳියාව සඳහා කේන්ද්‍රස්ථානයක්. ක්‍රීඩා පිටිය ආගම් භාෂා ජාති කුල ඒ කිසිවකටත් අයිති නැහැ. ඒ සියල්ලම අභිබවා ක්‍රීඩාංගණය තුල ජාතික සංහිඳියාව ශක්තිමත් කිරීමේ කේන්ද්‍රස්ථානයක් කියලායි මම සඳහන් කරන්නේ.
Consider a stadium or a playground as a center for reconciliation because in stadium you don't feel creed, race or religion or any differences. So sports and a playground is a symbol of reconciliation. It is a center of reconciliation. That is my opinion.
මේ ඇල්ෆ්‍රඩ් දුරයප්පා ක්‍රීඩාංගණයේ සංවර්ධනය වීමත් විශේෂයෙන් මේ සංහිඳියාව ශක්තිමත් කිරීමක් ඇල්ෆ්‍රඩ් දුරයප්පා මැතිතුමා විශේෂයෙන්ම ඝාතනය එදා සිදු වූයේ ප්‍රජාතන්ත්‍රවාදයට එල්ල කරන ලද වෙඩිපහරක් විදියට කියලා මම ප්‍රකාශ කරනවා.
Innovation of Alfred Duraiappara Stadium is also a step taken toward the right direction in strengthening reconciliation, and killing of Alfred Duraiappara was a big blow to the democracy. That is my opinion.
அந்த கொலை சம்பவம் முக்கியமாக ஜனநாயகத்துக்கு எதிரான ஒரு சம்பவம் என்பதை நான் குறிப்பிட விரும்புகிறேன்.
ඒ නිසා මේ ඇල්ෆ්‍රඩ් දුරයප්පා ක්‍රීඩාංගණය ඉන්දිය රජයේ සම්පූර්ණ අනුග්‍රහය තුල ඉදිකරලා හිටන් සංවර්ධනය කළා. අද උතුරේ දරුවන් සඳහා පරිත්‍යාග කිරීමට ලැබීම ගැන ශ්‍රී ලංකා රජය වෙනුවෙන් මා නැවතත් මගේ සතුට ප්‍රකාශ කරනවා. ඉන්දිය රජයට ස්තුතිවන්ත.
I would like to thank the Indian government for giving us the financial assistance to renovate this Alfred Duraiappara Stadium, and today we can hand over the renovated stadium to the young children of the north, and I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy about it being able to provide this opportunity to the young people of this area.
ඒ වගේම තමයි ජාත්‍යන්තර යෝගී දිනය වෙනුවෙන් අද විශේෂයෙන් මේ මුල් කරගෙන මේ පවත්වන උත්සවයේදී අද මේ දුරයප්පා ක්‍රීඩාංගණයේ පාසල් දරුවන් 5000ක් සහභාගී වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම ඉන්දියාවේ දිල්ලි නගරයේ මේ උත්සවයට ඉන්දිය දරුවන් 11000ක් සහභාගී වීම දෙරටේ මිත්‍රත්වයට ඉතාමත් ශක්තිමත් බැඳීමක් ඇති වෙන අවස්ථාවක් කියලා සතුටින් ප්‍රකාශ කරන්න පුළුවන්.
Today, more than 5,000 students are taking part in the International Yoga Day here in Jaffna, and 11,000 students are taking part in the International Yoga Day in India. So this particular celebration will strengthen the relationship between our two countries, and that is my opinion.
ඒ නිසා මේ වැදගත් අවස්ථාව සඳහා සියලු ආකාරයෙන් අනුග්‍රහය දැක්වූ සහයෝගය දැක්වූ ඉන්දිය රජයටත් ශ්‍රී ලංකා රජයේ සියලු ආයතනවලටත් සෑම රාජ්‍ය නිලධාරී මහත්මයාණන්ටත් දේශපාලන නායකත්වයන් ඇතුළු ප්‍රදේශීය ජනතාවටත් ඉන්දිය ජනතාවටත් මගේ ගෞරවනීය ස්තුතිය පුද කරමින් මා සමුගන්නවා. ස්තුතියි. තෙරුවන් සරණයි.
I pay my tribute to the Indian government who provided the necessary assistance to renovate this stadium. I would like to thank all the government of the Sri Lankan government, the officers of the Sri Lankan government who contributed in many ways to renovate this stadium. I would like to thank all the other Indian officials who got involved in renovation of the stadium, and would like to thank all the other persons who attended this.
Now, may I request Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi, to mark his remarks. தற்போது இந்திய நாட்டின் கௌரவ பிரதம மந்திரி ஸ்ரீமத் நரேந்திர மோடி அவர்களை உரையாற்றுமாறு அழைக்கின்றேன். මෙම අවස්ථාව ආමන්ත්‍රණය කිරීම සඳහා ඉන්දියාවේ ගරුඅග්‍රාමාත්‍ය ශ්‍රී නරේන්ද්‍ර මෝඩි මැතිතුමන්ට ගෞරවාන්විත ආරාධනයයි මේ සිදු කරන්නේ.
Your Excellency, Maithripala Sirisena, President of Sri Lanka, Honorable Cabinet Ministers of Sri Lanka, Governor of the Northern Province, Reginald Kure, Chief Minister of Northern Province, C.V. Vigneshwaran, distinguished invitees, residents of Jaffna, Vanakkam. सुबह उदय सानक बेवा आयु भवान. Last year in March, I was in Jaffna. The warmth and affection that I received from the people of Jaffna is still fresh in my mind. It was a historic day because it was the first visit by an Indian Prime Minister to Jaffna. Today is another landmark day when once again we celebrate our partnership with the people of Sri Lanka and with residents of Jaffna. Today, along with President Sirisena, we dedicated the Durayappa Stadium to the people of Sri Lanka. And we are not alone. The modern tools of communication have enabled 1.25 billion people of India and the friendly people of Sri Lanka to join us in this celebration. Friends, after a wait of nearly 20 years, your applause and cheer will once again rekindle the soul of Durayappa Stadium. Even while we are sitting thousands of kilometers away in Delhi, we can feel the pulse of vibrancy, an atmosphere of change in Jaffna. The Duraiappa Stadium is not just a brick and mortar. It is a symbol of optimism and economic development, an arena of a prosperous and healthy future for Jaffna's youth. It demonstrates your determination to shed the legacy of violence and pursue the path of economic progress. Its foundations are supported by your courage and great sacrifices. Its successful completion is a signal that you have left the past behind and are looking to the promise of the prosperous future. Excellency Sirisena, I also salute your visionary leadership and of Prime Minister Wickramasinghe, the Governor and the Chief Minister of the Northern Province, and ensuring the success of this project. Friends, our relations are not limited to the confines of our two governments. They reside in the rich context of our history, culture, language, art, and geography. India strongly believes that its economic growth must drive and bring benefits to its neighbors. Duraiappa Stadium embodies the spirit of our cooperation. Indeed, India's support for Sri Lanka's development is a promise of our friendship, and that it will be based on your priorities and your needs is an assurance that you can rely on. This is what makes our enduring times relevant to our present and also to our future. Friends, India's desire is to see an economically prosperous Sri Lanka, a Sri Lanka where unity and integrity, peace, harmony and security, and equal opportunity and dignity prevails throughout the country among all its people. Excellency, Sirisena and friends, in about 72 hours from now, the world will be celebrating the second anniversary of the International Day of Yoga on 21st June. Sri Lanka was among the first supporters of the UN resolution on this subject in 2014. And today, we have celebrated the start of the International Day of Yoga with a curtain raiser from Jaffna, from this Duraiappa Stadium. The Surya Namaskar, performed just a short while ago, has sent the message of holistic healthcare, harmonious and sustainable living with nature to the world. We could not have asked for a more fitting start and tribute to the International Day of Yoga. Excellency President Sirisena, once again, thank you, the entire leadership present on your side, and the lovely people of Jaffna for this opportunity. Duraiappa Stadium will stand as yet another symbol of our lasting friendship. India will walk side by side with Sri Lanka as it charts its own path to progress and prosperity for all of its citizens. Once again, convey greetings to the people of Sri Lanka from 1.25 billion people of India. Bohoma Stuti, Mikka Nandari. Thank you very much.
We thank His Excellency Maithripala Sirisena, President of Sri Lanka, and Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi, for participating in today's event. Prime Minister of India will now leave us and continue with the demonstration. கலந்து கொண்டமைக்காக அதிமேத